It's Friday, the 22nd of December, 2023, 7 p.m. And this is Coffee Talk number 111 live stream. Sweetie and Porado, welcome to my channel. You're the first one in tonight. I just started. I normally live stream at 7 p.m. most evenings, unless something comes up. The Bud Files, thank you for coming in. I saw your community wall post. Bus stop in the house. Joshua Humphrey. Devil Dog Prepper. Steve and Tina Jules. Give me a minute, I'm writing down who's here. I do a lot of stuff on paper. If you don't know me, I'm an analog person living in a digital world. Let me look at your channel. Wow. Young lady, you've got over 20K. Well, I just subscribed you. I hope that helps. One more subscription when you got over 20K. Let me share you out. This is Sweetie Ann Parado's channel, and I will give you standard moderator rights. Idaho Garden Girl, thank you for coming in. Hope everybody had a nice Friday and you're ready for the weekend. Hope the weather's good. It was a little damp today, cool. Thank you for the third like. If you're just now coming in, please leave me a like to help support the channel. Steve and Tina Jewel, how are y'all doing? No problem. You know, I think about channels and I think about subscribers. And like this young lady who I do not know, who just came in, who I subscribed, and hopefully she will subscribe me. Sweetie Ann Parado has a beautiful picture on her page. She has 20,000, over 20,000 subscribers. Now, to me, I can say that's a big channel, but that's not really a big channel. There are people with 100 subscribers who say, I'm a big channel because I got 1,500 subscribers, you know. But I'm not a big channel by any means. 20,000, that's a pretty good sized channel. But 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million, those are big channels. Those are big channels. So from the standpoint of, and I'm not putting anybody down about wherever you are in your journey as far as acquiring subscribers. Everybody starts someplace. But that's a pretty good sized channel. And welcome to mine. I do preparedness. I talk about prepping, being prepared for disasters, purchasing things that you need to get by in an emergency. That's what I talk about. I talk about the Boy Scout motto: be prepared. That's my theme, and that's my bread and butter on my channel. So, let me talk a little bit about how things are going in David's world. KP Heathen, thank you for coming in. I see that 4 of y'all are here. I've had 8 come in and identify themselves so far, and 4 of you have already left. Wah! Wah! Oh, it is what it is. Sometimes they pop out to go join another channel when somebody comes in. Oh, bus stop, I could tell you some stuff about the Boy Scouts. I could tell you some of the things that got the Boy Scouts in trouble. You know, that got the organization in trouble. Anyway, thank you for the likes. So, I have been on a quest. It's a growth channel. No, I've been on. I'm not a growth channel, but I'm on a quest to grow. I'm a preparedness channel, prepping channel, you want to call it. They say he's a ration channel. You know, I have a couple of hundred videos, and I think I've probably done 15 or 20 ration reviews. You know, I've done 15 or 20 ration reviews out of a couple of hundred. He's a ration channel. I consider myself a preparedness or prepping channel, and I cover lots of stuff. I talk about lots of stuff. I'm an educator. That's my bread and butter occupation is being an educator. I put 30 years in education. I retired. Got a nice retirement check coming. I just heard from the state that I'm getting a 2% cost of living adjustment. And I was trying to figure out what that would be. You know, how much would that be my take home? You know, $60 maybe, $70. Trying to figure it a month, which is every little bit helps. So 7 in the house. Anton Miles, thank you for coming in. Welcome everybody. Nita's cooking show. Thank you for coming, Nita. I've had 10 so far come in. Got 8 in the house, 7 likes. So I went over 1,500 last night. I was on I think I was on Guru Dave and Echo. I was on one of their streams. I think it might have been Echo stream, and Dave was there. And I was at $14.99. $14.99. And they said, somebody give this man a subscription to hit 1,500. And I hit my 1,500. And I'm sitting at 1,503 when this video started. So obviously, it means that there will be a subscriber giveaway coming. Today, I went through my last 5 videos. And the way I did it was, I took the video that had the least number of comments, and I wrote down all the names of people who had commented. And then I took another video, knowing which 5 they were, and I just started going through, and I started checking names to see checking for names. Are you on this list? And then if I got to the point where I didn't have that name for both videos, I crossed out the name. And after I did all 5 and I got it all put together, I see that I had 9. This time it was only 9. Last time it was like 42 for the 1400. But it's been 3 months, about 3 months, and my activities on YouTube have changed somewhat. I'm not on it near as much. I'm not doing near as much viewing. I'm not doing near as much commenting. I'm not getting to respond to all the videos, comments that are being left for me. I just don't have time. It's what I can do to try to do an hour live stream every evening at 7 when I work. Now I'm doing more this week because I'm off, for 2 weeks. So I'm doing a little bit more. Like today, I went and I did 3 community wall posts, and I had images with the price of what it costs for 3 different types of fuel. Butane, propane, and chafing, can't like heat that you'd use, for heating. And I did 3 community wall posts. I indicated that I had a live stream tonight at 7, and then I linked 32, 33 channels that had been in my live stream last night or commented after the fact and everything, and linked them, like a shout out. So I know what names I have to put in the hat, and I'll do a drawing, and I'll do it in the next couple of days. I'll do it on make a video out of it, and then I'll show what's going to go in the box. I need to put the box together. I'll show what's going to go in the box and put that in the video. If you look at one of my previous videos, you'll see how I do it, what I put into it, and how I do it. I've been resting a lot, napping a lot, tired. I have not been exercising, and I'm slowing down. You hit a certain age and you slow down. You don't have the energy, you don't have the strength that I used to have. And everybody has that to look forward to. Now, I could be in a lot better shape than I am if I was to go, exercise on a regular basis, if I was to go out and walk the way I used to, if I was to go out and get a membership to a local health complex and, go and, work on my body. I could be in a lot better shape than I am now. I'm not so old that I can't build muscle, But, Gina, thank you for coming in. Gina, Merry Christmas. I have not been around your channel recently. I am sorry. Little Lone Prepper, you snuck in on me. But I will tell you all, Mama 4 Boys, thank you for coming in. Creative Redundancy, hey, good to see you, CR. $12 in the house. But I have been working on this last 100 for probably right at 3 months. It's been going a lot slower. It's been going a lot slower. I haven't been doing the outreach. Um, I go for days without gaining a sub, and then I might gain two or three, subs overnight. I'll pick up a couple of subs, and then I lose a couple of subs. You know, they say the purge is real. You get for whatever reason. Um, so I need to. I've been inventorying, and I've been putting together, what I use, what I buy, things that I need to repeat buy, things that I store. I'm looking for areas to store, pantry areas to redo and store things. I'm collecting number 10 cans, freeze dried food, different types. And I can't just pile them up in the corner, I need to find a place to store them properly. So I'm looking at my pantry areas and looking to redo some of what I have and move stuff around so that I can stick my freeze dried up in a corner in the pantry where it's just going to basically sit there because it's not going to be used until, excuse me, an emergency situation. I'll give you some more comments this evening by stop. He needs me to feed him some comments. I'll do that, son. Um, so Uncle Al says, lay off the politics. Too much politics. His politics are more conservative than mine, but he says lay off the politics. So I will try to lay off the politics. Uh, from the standpoint of, you know, everything revolves around certain things. The idea of being prepared, what makes you want to be prepared? Politics, wars, rumors of wars, possible shortages. They talk about food shortages. I was talking about certain countries were not going to export certain items that they export. You know, India exports or has exported something like 40% of the world's exported rice. And then they announced that they weren't going to export rice for now to feed their own people because certain other commodities, food stuff that they get, they're not going to be able to get because other countries are not going to be able to ship out their stuff. That war that's happening over in Europe and the Black Sea, Ukraine ships out a lot of grain and various, raw food materials. And they've got problems with the Russians wanting to prevent them from doing that. So, Hillbilly Josh, thank you for coming in, Hillbilly Josh. Yeah, why do people save money? Well, it's a smart thing to do. Provide your money's going to be worth something. You know, I need to basically do more of what I preach when it comes to saving money. I mean, I save money, but there's a smart way to do it and a dumb way to do it. I think that when it comes to saving, you want to acquire things that will have value. property has value. If the current monetary system falls apart and you own property, it's still going to be worth something in the next monetary system that comes about. Likewise, if you collect and you have money in commodities, precious metals, numismatics, coins and such, if you have a quantity of that, it'll be worth something in the next system or in a barter system. People will acquire platinum, very expensive. Gold, very expensive. My take and what I recommend is silver. You can also get it in quantities that's you can invest as much or as little as you want, and you can get different amounts. So it would be something that could be used in a barter system. People always respect the power of silver. Same thing with gold, but with gold, it's so valuable right now, an ounce. What are you bartering for that would be worth an ounce of gold? If you've got an ounce of it, a chunk, a 1 ounce chunk, say in a coin or whatever, what are you going to barter for that would be that cost or worth anywhere near that much? Silver is a lot better deal when it comes to that. Yes, I know you collect pants. I've seen some of them. Hey, that's true. That's true. Um, so I've been buying stuff that you consider preps, and I've been I've I haven't worked on any of my giveaway boxes, my goodie boxes. I've got 2 of them ready to go out. I have not been to the post office. I've got Dave and Echoes, and I've got Little Lone Preppers ready. I've got the components and boxes and everything. I need to get some more tape. My wife took my tape for wrapping presents, and I don't have any tape right now. I've got to go over to Walmart and get some tape. But I've got the stuff to do. Idaho Garden Girl and Holly Ivan, who has been out of pocket lately. Mr. Whistle. I've got to order something for bus stop that I promised him. And Uncle Al, I got to time to send him something. Pastor Justin Green, I need to send him a love offering. I'm glad you're doing fantastic. So, I have 9 that'll be in the drawing. And then, I've got a list that I need to give love to and put on my community wall, probably right at about 50 channels that come in here regularly. I visit them periodically, and they visit me periodically, some more often than others. But I got a list, and I write down, and I keep track of who comes into my live streams and comments and such. And I try to make sure I give people love. I've got a backup channel, support channel, and I oftentimes will be running on a backup second device. I'm live streaming on an iPad. It's the third generation iPad. The 10s are out, so it's ancient technology, you know. And I'm using an iPhone 7, and the 15s are out. I need to really upgrade and get a new one. I need to download all the stuff that I got on here. And so the next video I put out is likely going to be the 1,500 subscriber giveaway video. And I've got a bunch of stuff that material that I can, you know, I can do shorts. My last short has 1,100 and some odd views. It's an unboxing of a 12-pack of Nescafe Classico Dark Roast. This is good stuff. I really love the Nescafe. A 12-pack of that. And I got it for $12.99. Tax, title, license, delivered. And I bought a couple of boxes of it. And I did a video unboxing of one of them. And how it was in a huge box. Really wasted. Cokie Dawn, thank you for coming in, Cokie Dawn. Cokie Dog, thank you for coming in. And Gina Choco. Gina's over in the Philippines. And Jules of Gina hadn't been over, I think one of her backup channels, haven't been over to visit you recently. I'm sorry. Appreciate the watch time. And I apologize. I went back into teaching, came out of retirement, and it's been keeping me busy. It's been keeping me sick because I'm catching everything the kids have. And I've been staying sick a lot. So I've got some unboxings to do. Items. I'll show you something that you want, that everybody should want when you get a medical kit. You get a first aid kit, and it may have some medications with it, but where are you? All right, so I bought a medications unit dose pack, $8.25. And it has, and this would be like a replacement pack, but you can get a kit that doesn't have this type of stuff in it, so you can add this to the kit. It's got 6 ibuprofens, 2 packs of 3. It's got 4 aspirins, 2 packs. It's got 6 or 2 packs of atomycin, which is like Tylenol. It's got 4 anti-diarrhea tablets. It's got 4 antacid tablets, which is in 2 packs. It's got 6 antihistamine caplets. Diphenhydramine, you know, sort of like a Benadryl, antihistamine, I guess. $8.25. So I can add it to a medical kit, and I need to buy some more of these. Yeah, those of you who are up north, oh, I'm so sorry, little long prepper. Sorry. And another one of my friends, Melinda Elliott, I need to send her something. Put stuff together. And a lot of this stuff, they won't, most everybody's not going to get anything that I'm sending out until after Christmas, but you should get it before New Year's. I'm off all this next week as well. Matter of fact, next week I'm having a colonoscopy next Friday. I'm going to do all that prep stuff Thursday. And I went over and gave blood. The vampire got it the first time, which is always appreciative. I'll go to my wellness check this next month in January, and hopefully they won't have to do another blood, because they'll have this is like, it'll be less than a month old probably, so they won't have to do another blood work, hopefully. I hate needles. Truly, I hate needles. I've always hated needles. Not as bad as it used to be, but I still don't care for needles, you know. God bless those people who have to stick themselves all the time to check their blood sugar and everything. 10 in the house, 17 17 likes. So I'll be doing my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. The next one will be 1,600 eventually. And we'll see how long that takes. I was doing one a month. I was doing one every month. And I was averaging over 100 a month. But slowed way down. It took close to 3 months to get the next 100 from 1,400 to 1,500. The next one may be slow, maybe faster, maybe slower. You never know. And some people say, oh, I don't care about the subscribers. I like the comments. You know, what I have noticed, really. So I look at my analytics. Having 1,500 subscribers, and then you look at your analytics for the week, and it'll tell you how many channels came in to at least one of your videos or something you dropped during the course of the week. And sometimes you're looking at 400 different channels, 500 different channels. So I can say 25 to 30%, you know, average, that are subscribed to me are coming in and looking at me. A lot of people, they subscribe you and they forget you. Well, I'm in the same boat. You know, I'm subscribed to 1,700. I have to check the numbers. It's been a while since I've checked. But I'm subscribed to 1,700, 1,800 different channels myself. And I probably have about 100 that I go to on a regular basis. You know, that I give watch time to, that I comment on. Trust me, if I'm giving you watch time, if I go to one of your videos, I'm leaving a comment and a like. I do that for everybody. If I go and I view, I always leave a like and a comment. That way you know I was there, my footprint, you know I was there. And I encourage everybody to do that. So talking about, you know, preps and prepping and various things, you need to have bottled water. Well, what do I need to have bottled water for when I got a faucet? Well, for one, tap water has a lot of minerals in it. And over years, you can develop kidney stones. You're not going to do that with purified water that has all the minerals out of it. Also, you can guarantee that it's going to be cleaner. And yeah, I know they treat the tap water, but accidents still happen. And if you're one of those, if you live in one of those places that your pipes, you got some of those old galvanized pipes, you know, the water's not going to taste as good, and you really need to be filtered. You need a filtration system. You need to filter it. So you need to have bottled water. The water turns off, you got to have bottled water. And you should be drinking 4.5 liters a day to stay hydrated. I drink I drink a couple of half liters a day in coffee. I've got a Keurig, I'll make a coffee. So I'm drinking water, but it's caffeinated, it's coffee. I drink a little bit of tea, I drink a little bit of lemonade. I have a few sodas here and there, not that many. Usually when I have takeout foods, when I have a soda, you know. But it's important. Yeah, it's crazy. You go out right now, it's crazy. Everybody's shopping and by spending money they don't necessarily have. Smashing Machine, Mike Rice. How are you doing, Mike? My friend from Australia. My best to your missus and the babies. You're a lucky man. Remember that. You are a lucky man, Mike. And you need to post some new stuff. I have watched, left likes and comments on your video. Matter of fact, I watched one of your videos. Was it yesterday? There was one I hadn't seen, and I left a comment on it. You should have noticed that. So, I'm looking around things that I can show that I've got that I've been buying. I'll show you something. In fact, I'll open it up. One of my latest acquisitions. I have been ordering a lot of freeze-dried food. A lot of freeze-dried food. And this is a Smith & Wesson. I've had it for a couple of years. I bought it over at Academy, which is about a mile from my house. $25 when I bought it. I don't know what they are now. So I'm going to open this up. I really need to do a video, but I don't want to do any videos until I do my giveaway video, which will be the next video that I will do. And the drum roll. It's more freeze-dried food. This one's what they call a sampler. This is a sampler. It's a ReadyWise emergency food supply. 16 servings, up to 25 years shelf life. Favorites, extended shelf life. Just add water. Net weight, 1 pound 15 ounces, or basically just under 2 pounds, made in the USA. 2,200 calories per day. Minimum 50 grams protein per day. Food for 36 hours for one person. $20. $20. What's in it? Cheesy lasagna. 4 servings per container, or 1/4 of a pouch. 230 calories per serving. Creamy pasta and vegetables. 4 servings per container, 1/4 pouch, 109 calories per serving. Savory stroganoff, 4 servings per container, 1/4 of a pouch, 220 calories. Tomato basil soup with pasta. Nutritional facts: 4 servings per container, serving size 1/4 of a pouch, 210 calories. This is a sample pack. I need to use the knife again. Probably need to sharpen the knife blade. Alright. Hopefully that's the last I need that this evening. Let's open another box for you. So this is a sampler, and I got this so I can try it. So the idea is, like, let's say I'm feeding all 3 of us, so I'd open up 1 pack and just make the whole pack. Tomato and basil, 5323, made in May. Creamy pasta and vegetables, 11/28/23. So this was packaged in the last month, because I purchased it less than a week ago. Savory stroganoff, 4/19/23. And cheesy lasagna, cooking preparations. Remove the oxygen absorber prior to preparation. Boil, bring 4 cups of water to a boil. 4 cups if you're making the whole thing. 4 cups would be 2 15 1/2 liter bottles. Stir, add contents of pouch into boiling water and stir. Cover, turn off heat, and cover. Let stand 12 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Cool. Uncover and let cool for 2 to 3 minutes before serving. In an emergency situation with no access to a heat source, add 4 cups of water, mix well, and let stand for 15 to 20 minutes before serving. And then there's directions. I got this for just under $20, delivered. So I'm going to try these. I may do some videos of them. $20. Basically, I can feed the family. When you eat this, you have crackers as well. You have a beverage. Probably want some sort of dessert afterwards. But this is the main course, We'll feed 4. So 3, feeding 3 of us. And I'll prep some of the stuff up. I have another sampler pack, a bucket, and I'll do an unboxing of it. Lori J, Good to see you. Gear Gryden 19. Good to see you. Anybody else sneak in when I was doing my little unboxing demonstration? Explore with our village. Thank you for being here. Explore with our village. Good to have you in the house. Had 21 come in this evening, 19 likes, 9 in the house presently. I'm sorry to hear you've been sick. Little on prepper. I contacted my cousin recently, my mother's little sister, my Aunt Olivia. May she rest in peace. She was just shy of 90 when she passed. She fell and she hurt herself. And she went down in a month and was gone. And that happens with a lot of older people. They fall and they break something. They go downstairs or whatever and they fall, hit their head, or they break something. And they don't last long. I called her daughter, my cousin, Barbara Ann. 81 years old. And really the only person on my mother's family that I still have contact with. Everybody's, a lot older than me because of being a late life baby. So I do have first cousins and second cousins. I've got second cousins that are my age or older than me, but I'm not in contact with any of them. I didn't grow up with them. My mother wasn't really close with them. She was close with her sisters, but she wasn't really close with any of her nieces or nephews. So I didn't have that relationship. On my father's family, my Uncle Howard, who's the baby, 17 years younger than my father's, 92 years old. He'll be 93 in July. He's the last one around. And my Aunt Marie passed away a year or so back. She was 82 when she passed. He was 10 years older than her. About 10 years older than her. And they're all gone. Everybody's gone. I've got a cousin, his child, who's about my age. She's got a daughter the same way I've got a daughter. Her kids have just turned 30, I think. My kid's 25. My kid just finished her master's degree in counseling, graduated about a week ago. I need to do a better job of responding, and I've got to do a better job of giving back than I have been. I'm going to be sending out some thank yous and some tangibles to some of my supporters who've been with me a long time, that consistently stay with me, that support me. And I'll be sending out some prepper type items. I've I've done a couple of videos so far that you should have seen if you've watched a couple of them. One of them was like 8 minutes, and the other one was like 7 minutes, I think. And it was boxes of stuff I was giving out, sending out. Um, when I get to the post office and I have a tracking number, I'll let y'all know when to expect it, when to expect delivery. 3 or 4 days. This time of year, I don't know, might take a week, but you should be getting something. I hope to get to the post office tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday morning. I hope to get over there Saturday morning and get some stuff out. Lori's Lori's a nice young lady. She's up in Canada, and she likes to do food prep, and she'll do like a review occasionally. Um, she I used to watch everything she put out when she was a lot more active. When I was before I was working, before I was on the growth binge for my channel, and if you're not subscribed to her, Lori J, I would encourage you to subscribe her channel. I don't know what a DVT. I don't know what that acronym stands for. I'm old school. I don't know a lot of that stuff. They use terms now that I'm learning them, and I've learned some, but I don't. I'm still trying to get used to the woman calling a man bro or bra. You know, that's something that the guys used to say. Yeah, work gets in the way. Oh, digital video tape. Hmm. All right. Uh, that's a new one on me. Digital videotape. Okay. I'm old school analog. When I grew up, we used vinyl. 45s. Used to go and buy 45s. And I would buy albums. And then DVDs came out, and I got rid of all the vinyl, and I bought DVDs. I got tons of DVDs, you know, that I don't play. If I want to listen to music, I usually listen to music on YouTube. And oh, deep vein thrombosis. God bless you. God bless you. I'm sorry. I seem to be running on low juice. Don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Lori. I have I guess what you call high blood pressure, which a lot of people have. I've been taking blood pressure medication for 11 years now. Been taking the same stuff for the last 7 or 8 years. It seems to have it fairly controlled. I take 5 pills every day. I take 2 blood pressure medications, a diuretic, an anti-cholesterol pill, and I take an anti-inflammatory for arthritis. So, got a notification that my iPad is on low and I got it plugged into the charger, so I don't know what's going on. If I wink out on you, I apologize. I do plan on being back tomorrow at 7 for another edition, and I will do some community wall posts. I've had 21 channels that I've recognized have come in and left comments this evening. And usually, Bert's Beats, that's 22. How you doing, Bert? Snuck in on me. Been talking. If you're not subscribed to Bert's Beats, I encourage you to subscribe and to join the Modern Day Breakfast Club. Bert's got an excellent channel, and he puts out some really good content. He's been doing the days of Christmas with his dog. Just got through watching 3 Days Till Christmas. The dog's sleeping. Looks like his dog looks like my catfish. Starting to get gray, and sleeps a lot. Member of the family. He's like a child, or very close to him. We love our dogs. Everybody, his pets, they love their pets. And hopefully his channel, my channel, will continue to grow. We support each other. I need to run I need to run a couple of live streams, make a playlist, and I appreciate your support and everybody else's support. Always treat people the way you want to be treated. Do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. Yeah, thank you for the congratulations. I finally hit the 1,500. I was at 1,503, I think, when I started my live stream. And I'll be putting out my next video I put out will be a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Need to get it prepped up, put it together, and I'll do a video of it, and I'll show what I'm giving out when I do the video, and I'll shout out and link all the channels that were in the drawing. I'll put out a list of who was in the drawing, and I appreciate you all very much. So yeah, my theme has always been preparedness. I was a scout. The scout motto is be prepared. The idea is you may not be a doomsday prepper, but you do need to believe in SHTF, because there are storms and there are freezes and there are hurricanes and there are tornadoes and there are various things that happen. And you could find yourself without power, without water. And what do you do while you're waiting for the stuff to be turned back on? And how long will it take for the stuff to be turned back on? Well, that's what being prepared is about. You need to have the FEMA says you need to have at least a week's worth of bottled water, a week's worth of food, a week's worth of your medication. If you have to leave, you need to have a bag. It's called bugging out. If you're having to go someplace, you need to be able to take important stuff with you. And that's my theme and my go-to. I've been through it. Hurricane Harvey hit 6 years ago, and we were without power for a week. Well, be careful answering, and when you open the door, I'd have a pistol in my hand. I guarantee you that will motivate somebody to not pull something if they were thinking about it. Yeah, you need to have clothes. You do. You need to have a blanket. You need to have good shoes and socks, gloves, a good hat, a scarf. You need to have all that stuff if you're someplace where it's cold. You need a good rain poncho if it rains a lot. And so everybody, remember the Boy Scout motto: be prepared. And everybody, please have a blessed day. And I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another edition of Coffee Talk.